Good morning. It's Gracie Opulenza. I'm all about eccentric and opulent lifestyle. So much on gracieopulenza.com, vintagestyle.com, and my men's magazine called menstyleFashion.com. Today I'm going to talk about the shawl, the forgotten shawl. Venice Film Festival, Angelina Jolie. Now, I don't know if it was real fur or fake fur, but she wore the shawl. And I think it's fantastic for warmth. If you find your arms unflattering, which I do, I'm very top heavy and I can be a 16 on a top and a 10 on a bottom. So I find them flattering to cover my large arms. Always been like that, even if I'm really thin and toned and whatever. Shawls. So today I'm going to talk about a real fur shawl, which is rabbit, which I'm wearing, and then versus a fake fur shawl. Lots on real fur, vintage fur, pre-loved fur. It's back. It's everywhere. In the old school Hollywood glamour, Fendi has always done beautiful fur. You can look on my YouTube, put fur and how to spot real fur. I'm only for vintage fur. You don't need to go out buying real new fur because there's plenty of vintage fur that is unloved, unwanted and needs to be purchased. And even if you've got a real fur coat and it's a mink, whatever, give it to me if you don't want it. Okay, this is a rabbit fur. It's pre-loved, brand new, never worn. Just bought it at the Arezzo market. That's also on my YouTube. It feels soft. It's beautiful. I'm in a 300-year-old Tuscan villa. It's cold this morning. Gas oil heating is what I have. Firewood heating. Very expensive here in Italy. And the last thing, I wake up at around 5:30 in the morning, I'm going to start lighting fires and so forth. So on an economical front, it's fantastic to have a shawl. I would say go for a pre-loved fur because it's warm and it feels gorgeous. And for me, it's all about the feel. It's about the looks, but it's about the feel. And I put this on and it's gorgeous. I have put a little headband this morning as well. It helps me with my mental health, my wellness, and my early YouTubing and writing. So don't underestimate a gorgeous headband as well. Everything bling. I'm opulent lifestyle. I like to bespoke things. I've even got my Versace pre-loved ring. Vestiaire is an online platform that I buy and sell on. I got fantastic stuff on there, from Churchill shoes to Prada shoes, all pre-loved but never worn. In fact, I've got 100% rating because I'm selling quality stuff and things that unfortunately I don't love anymore. Sell it or give it away. And I've also got my friend's necklace, gold plated. I'm all for the 1980s gold-plated costume jewellery. So, back to the shawl. And as I said in the film festival, Angelina Jolie wore it beautifully. You can check that out on gracieopulenza.com. And if I can be bothered, I'll slot an image of her in there. Old school Hollywood glamour, fantastic for unflattering arms, saggy breasts. But for me, it's all about keeping warm in my 300-year-old, can we go up? Can we go up? Tuscan villa. So we'll just walk around a little bit. I'm all for crochet knitwear. I've just done a YouTube on that. Everything earthy, everything artisan, everything natural. I'm going through menopause, so anything plasticky or it feels like sandpaper or fake fur really isn't helping me through menopause. Fur is breathable, cold in winter, fantastic. You can even wear fur and wool in summer. Because think about it, the animals, how do they keep cool in summer? So it's a natural fibre. It's a fibre that when you've had enough of it and it's decomposing, you give it back to Mother Nature. You take out the lining. If it's silk lining, you can bury that. It will decompose and give it back to the earth. I'm surrounded by thousands and thousands of olive trees. So if it's molting, then bury it, don't give it away. You can't do that with fake fur, with the Gucci fake fur, with the Stella McCartney fake fur. But you can with the Fendi fur or anything natural fur. Pre-loved fur is what I've always worn and loved. VintageStyleClothing.com, put in the word fur. Put in the word fur in my YouTube. I have been talking about it almost 15 years. So don't go buy out new fur. Go to pre-loved fur. Don't go and buy stinky fur. No need to. Just be diligent. Smell the fur before you buy it. Feel it. And if it's molting, don't buy it. Or you want to buy it and bury it, do so. But you can't do that with fake fur. So this is a rabbit tail fur. Gorgeous. Brand new. Bought it at the market. €20. Have a look at it. Yesterday I got stung by a waspy little bugger. And I just quickly put this on because it was very early in the morning. What a way to enter the emergency room. Now the other key is, look at this. Brooches. I talk about brooches. I'm going to do another dedicated video on brooches. What's happened to the world of Hollywood old glamour? Brooches. Look, that's bamboo. Again, lovely natural fibre. You can't go too heavy on a brooch here because it's put together by string and you don't want to tarnish or, damage the fur. And I just put it between, because this is all little loopholes here. Let's go down. Isn't it gorgeous? White. I'm all into white. White shoes, white bags, white. White for winter? Yes, it does work. And also, if you have a look here, I'm all beige, earthy tones, giving that warm feel. As I said, I'm in a Tuscan villa, 300 years old. Gas, oil, electricity is the most expensive in Europe, in Italy. So just giving, saving money for things that I love, and fur is so warm. Fake fur isn't warm. Now, I've put on my TikTok and Instagram that hideous fake fur molting made in China from Zara. Horrendous. In fact, all the fast fashion is selling, including Gucci and Stella McCartney, horrible fake fur that cannot be decomposed, that cannot be given back to Mother Nature. So if you've got pre-loved fur, give it away, sell it, or bury it. Make sure that the lining is silk, because that will decompose. So this is my rabbit fur. Fantastic. I love the deepness. I'm cold this morning, keeps my back warm. When you're older, we all are needing silk scarf like Hermes, Gucci, Salvatore Ferragamo, which I have, which are elegant, but and team it with a gorgeous little bling bling headband. Helps with my creative writing, makes me feel good, and everything. Costume jewelry, gold plated. Just put up a gold plated bracelet, vintage. I'm all vintage. Nothing comes through this door new, because vintage is quality. If it stinks, don't buy it. Clothing have energy. When you put something on, if the energy doesn't feel right, stay away from it. Don't buy it. Follow that gut instinct. Right, let's go to a fake fur shawl. Now, I've written about fake fur and launched a high quality fake fur, which will be sold by Gucci and Stella McCartney. So there is fake fur quality high-end polyester, if there's such a thing. But there is, you can tell the difference. So here and now I'm going to put another white shawl on. This is fake fur. So this is a rabbit fur. Take it off like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Feels good. Oh, and I can feel the difference of not being so warm. Now have a look at this. This brand says fake fur, which I like. Rachel Zoe says interesting dry clean only as a fake fur, and it is 100% polyester. I bought this, it was brand new, pre-loved, but look at that. Doesn't feel the same. It is warm, it doesn't feel the same, and for me that's natural fibres is important to me. But I do love it. It is a nice quality, well made, but I can't bury it, I can't decompose it, but I did get it. I think I paid €5 for it. Pre-loved, never worn, and it feels beautiful. Oh, I've just discovered something. Wow, I'm wearing it wrong. I'll show you what I've just discovered. Oh, this is a great idea. No, I've got it wrong. What am I doing? You can see my brain doesn't think. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to put it like that. Very simple. The tag on the bottom, but this has pockets. And what's going on here? Why am I struggling with this? That's a great idea. Pockets, pockets. Let's go this way. Pockets. Well, that doesn't make sense because then the tag is upside down. But look, pockets. What a fabulous idea. So it says fake fur. Love the pockets. Now if you've got, so this is fake fur, it's well made, but it's fake fur. As I said, I don't like the texture, but this is still great. You can walk around when it gets colder. Now if you've got a fur jacket and it's heavy, you can do this. You can replicate this. Silk lining, plenty, again, pre-loved silk. And then you could do this. In fact, I've got a great idea because I do have fur jackets that are too heavy, I don't like. Can use this as a template, and the pockets is a fabulous idea. So, brilliant. Pockets and fur. I'm all for vintage fur. You can check a lot about that on vintagestyleclothing.com. I've been talking about fur for years, how to identify real fur. Now the key is, if you're going to start cutting up fur, it's a technique, it's a skill. Check out my Fendi video. You just don't go start doing it. Well, you can, but if you do it wrong, then it won't look good and it'll molt. So take your favourite jacket, cut it up, turn it into a shawl or a scarf, or you can put as a scarf a detachable scarf on your leather jackets, on your wool jackets. Upcycling, Italy does it so well. Again, find a good, fantastic seamstress. When it comes to fur, be very, very mindful. And I think it's hard. I mean, Italy, it's easy, but it's hard to find someone that understands the mastery, the skill and the technique of cutting up fur. If you're real passionate for upcycling fur, there is a massive market for it to make lightweight fur. Check out my Fendi. Just put in Fendi in the latest one. They're commanding 20 to 30,000 euro. They're lightweight fur, Fendi, and they're attaching the fur to silk, which is gorgeous. Those jackets, if I had 50,000, in fact 52,000 euro, I would buy it. So go and hunt, go into a Fendi boutique, ask for their fur collection and be inspired. It's tiny incision cuts, then they place it somehow on the silk, and voila. So if you've got a heavy fur jacket, which there are plenty out there, make this. If I can find someone to do it with the pockets. What a fabulous idea. And with your shawls, always team it with a fabulous brooch. So, for example, pre-loved Dolce & Gabbana, have a look at that. Brooch. I'm going to do another dedicated video on brooches. I just don't know why we don't embrace it. Angelina Jolie had a gorgeous brooch also at the film festival. Have a look at her shawl. I don't know if it was real fur, fake fur, but right now for this winter, it's all about old school glamour, fake fur and real fur. It's not a taboo subject anymore. It's a personal thing. Go to the pre-loved fur. Don't go buy new fur. There's so much unsold pre-loved fur out there. The animal's dead. It's been done. This in Eastern Europe and Italy, fur is still very common, very popular. Belgium, Holland and Copenhagen, you'll find it cheaper there, pre-loved fur, because it's unwanted. I've got a gorgeous mink fur coats in there, bought for peanuts. But try it, pre-love it, wear it. If you don't feel you like the mindset of having a real animal wrapped around you, think about your leather shoes that you're wearing, by the way. Then go for a rabbit fur, go for a calf fur, go for a sheep fur. And if you're a bit worried about the sheep, you have to shawl them for that knitwear wool jumper cardigan that you've got. So this is, as I said, a high-end fake fur, which it looks fabulous. The texture has no way the feng shui, the feel, as this gorgeous rabbit fur. Again, here in Italy, we eat the rabbits. So if you can't handle that, feels gorgeous. This is lightweight. Then I've teamed it with a bamboo brooch and my headband this morning because I work from home. Got to wear the clothes. Where else am I going to wear them unless I go out? Gets me into that creative mode. And I have just launched beautiful knitwear by Grandma Nonna. So there it is. Like, subscribe. VintageStyleClothing.com. Check it out. MenStyleFashion.com. Check it out. GracieOpulanza.com. Put fur, put Fendi, put vintage. That's who I am. And welcome to my bespoke lifestyle. It's all about personal style. No one's going to be walking around with this morning. We're going to talk about headbands and how to make them comfortable and that you don't have this happening because of just where your hair gets all caught up in it. But isn't that gorgeous? I've got even better ones. Good morning, buongiorno.